Welcome again to Las Americas Tenerife. Warning, this is fake news. Do not worry about this, okay? We're going to discuss probably the number one question I'm getting asked recently, and I'm going to give you my thoughts on it. Don't worry about it. Don't panic if you're coming here or going to anywhere else soon. It'll all be okay. Right, let me show you where I am. So I'm just down from the Patch Aberdeen Steakhouse down here, just up there's the Jag Scottish Bar and a few other bars. This I think is new, I don't remember, it's been here last time I was here, Namaste India, New Indians restaurant. We're going to walk down the promenade. I think it's a beautiful day. It's been a bit cloudy but the sun's come out, it's about 28 degrees. It's absolutely glorious. Great to be in Tenerife, all the surfers over there enjoying it, there's a lot of surfers out today. I like this wee bit, although the beach is rubbish here, it gets a lot better when you go down, further down the way. I think we're going to head down the way, we'll see how busy it is at the bars and restaurants down here. We've got a wee market coming up here as well, okay, but everybody's been asking me. Okay, everybody has been asking, Kevin, let us know how you got on with the new, is it EES system or something, whatever you call it, where they're going to fingerprint you, they're going to ask you, have you got sufficient funds to stay in the country? They're going to ask you where you're staying. They're going to ask you, have you got a return flight booked? Okay, let me give you my own experience having landed just recently in Tenerife. It's getting phased out gradually, so it will not be in every airport. For the next 6 months, they're testing it in various airports. But I have seen some YouTube videos showing people the questions that they ask on the automated machine. Okay, let me give you your thoughts in a wee minute. And I'll just show you what's going on here. Okay, so the indoor market here. Well, it's not indoor, but you know what I mean, it's kind of covered. Yeah, I was just before I came out, I brought up YouTube, right? And YouTube obviously will recommend videos, etc. And they brought up GB News, which I do not watch GB News, right? I don't think it's a serious news organisation. Any news organisation that's very biased one way or another, like Fox News, etc. in America, or even some people could argue the other way, CNN in America, any news organisation that just thrives on scaremongering or clickbait titles. Now I know what you're going to say, viewers, hold on. I know what you're going to say, Kevin, you've got some cheek, clickbait titles. Now let me be honest with you, the first job of anybody doing YouTube videos is to get you to click on it. So titles need to be interesting, generate a wee bit of curiosity. My thumbnails are terrible, right? They should be better, but anyway, that's beside the point. So a news article come up, GB News. This was the day before it was meant to be introduced. It's still on their channel at the time of speaking. The headline was, up to 4 hours wait after new passport system introduced. So obviously it's to generate clicks onto their YouTube channel, and with no real evidence whatsoever. It was basically scaring people, thinking, oh no, this is going to be a nightmare. Now don't get me wrong, I have to be honest, at one point in the airport that might happen, but it's very unlikely to happen. In fact, I would say probably there's more chance of me winning the lottery than there is waiting 4 hours to get into an airport with the new system. And also, stop worrying about the questions they're asking, because I'm going to tell you my experience in a minute. Yeah, let's take a wee walk down here. Crazy golf, tennis courts, stuff like that. It's all Tenerife. Hotel just coming up here in a wee minute as well. Right, one of the questions last year in the automated machine is if you've booked a return flight. I have, honestly, probably 50% of the trips that I take, I only book one-way flights. I've never got a return flight booked. Nobody's ever asked me, have I got a return flight booked? And even if they did, I would just say, no problem, I'll book one just now. I'd pick the cheapest flight out of that country, like £10 flight to anywhere. You don't even go back to the UK, just book anywhere. Nobody's going to ask you that, right? I know somebody at one point will get asked, and you can say, Kevin, oh, I get asked, it was a nightmare, right? Also, this thing about funds, this thing about having sufficient funds to support yourself, it's got to be a certain amount per day and all that. This in theory has been part of a kind of sort of, not a law, but it's been part of the terms and conditions of entry for a long time. If you ever watch the Border Patrol in Australia and all that, they always question backpackers when they come in, how much money you've got, and they're like, I've got $10, I'm staying a month, like, oh, you come here to work. That's a bit different, okay? It's not like that. Spain relies on UK tourism, okay, and other countries as well. So even in the automated machine, just agree to every question. Nobody's going to check the damn thing. Return flight booked? Yes. Okay, then when you get through passport control, is somebody going to say, show me proof of your return flight? I would say 1 in a million chance of that, and that's been generous. You never know, but if they do, you just say, oh, somebody booked it for me, I don't know where it is. Are they going to refuse you entry into the country? They need to be off their head. I tell you why they need to be off their head to refuse you entry for no reason whatsoever, really. GB News would do a story on it. It'd be a big dramatic headline. Brit refused entry due to new passport system. Did not have a return. Did not have a return flight booked and refused entry. So it's never going to happen. So all I've got to say is do not worry if you're coming here for the first time when you do the wee. It's not when you fill in because it's not a manual thing. When you do the wee automated machine for the first time, it's nice here, look. Get a proper camera out, filming the waves and the surfers. Beautiful. Yeah, when you come here for the first time, what it basically should happen in theory, it's never guaranteed because they don't even have the passport scanning machines working right at most airports, never mind a new system, right? In theory, basically, what should happen is once you do it for the first time, you should come in the next time, scan your passport, it'll recognise that you've already filled in the form, and then you go on your way. That in theory should happen. Now, I'm not saying that will definitely happen. I need to speak over this music, it's so loud here. The Bee Gees, as good as they are, I need to speak over them. So yeah, don't worry about it. Everybody's getting in a panic, and the media are definitely to blame for this, because I think it's very, very easy to panic people thinking, oh, it's going to be a nightmare, but really it's not. Okay, it's going to be absolutely fine, don't you worry about it. That's a new place I think up there as well. It's absolutely baking here, it is roasting here now. There's a Deep Blue restaurant, and then next to it they've got a wee advertisement for jumping jacks. They've got a wee advertising board up there. Maybe I could advertise my YouTube channel, Scotsman Kevin. I could put up there, subscribe, it's absolutely free, which leads me into the next bit saying you should subscribe because it's absolutely free, it does not cost a penny, and you get to see these beautiful views of Tenerife. You can't complain. There's a Sol Tenerife, still too risky for me to stay there, too near Veronica's. It's in the same category as the Hotel Gala. I know I'm going to get people commenting saying, Kevin, we've stayed the other side of the hotel and it's quiet and all that, but I'm not taking the risk, I have to be honest with you. You'll see the hotels I've stayed in this trip can be noisy at times, can be noisy, I have to be honest with you, but oh, what a beautiful day, look at all the surfers out there. Yeah, there's no good beach here. The beach gets better as we go along to the right or we go further back to the left. Could argue the best beaches are Las Vistas, Los Cristianos, or further down Del Duque, Fanabe, down towards Adeje if you're a beach lover. But there is a good wee beach just coming up here, not too far. Sol Tenerife, isn't it? A lot of people at the pool and stuff. Yeah, the Sol Arona Gran is getting refurbed in Los Cristianos. Here's a question. What are they doing in the refurb in the Sol Arona Gran, which is one of the worst hotels I've stayed in? The room was like a microwave, no aircon. Are they putting aircon in? If they are, that'll make a big difference because the location's quite decent of the hotel. Food was very average, but yeah, I'm interested to see when that reopens. Okay, here we go. Some more bars and restaurants down here. Veronica Strip just behind us here as well. There's a hotel I was talking about. For MD says it's not near Veronica's. It's a Hotel Gala there. Depends on the room you get. If you get rooms at one side, it'll be quiet as anything. If you get rooms right out the back, you're going to be nearly on the Veronica Strip. Some of these bars and restaurants have been here for years and they're very good spots, just sitting having a wee beer. Guy with a Scotland top, good taste mate, good taste. Are we going to qualify for the World Cup? I don't know, the team's been very poor recently, we've been scraping results. That's enough of the football chat. I had somebody saying they unsubscribed the other day because I was talking about football too much. Fair dues, fair dues. Didn't sleep that night. Yeah, it's easy to get into the trap of talking about things that you're interested in but the audience are not particularly interested in, and every person on YouTube has done that at one point. or doing videos about stuff that nobody's interested in. So I hope this is of benefit to you. As somebody who travels all the time, I'm going to be keeping you updated everywhere I go, and let you know my honest opinion, because I think there's a lot of unnecessary panicking about this new system. It's not even introduced in all the countries yet. I think they were mainly testing it in Madrid airport, but they were also phasing it in other places. Interestingly enough, when we were about to land with Jet 2, when I was about to land with Jet 2, they actually announced that the new passport system would be in place and you'd get asked some questions. But then we got to Tenerife South Airport and it was just the usual passport machines, the usual queues. People take the ages to get through the passport machine, the machine's not working. It took me 20 minutes or something to get through, and I was right at the front. If you're at the back, it could be near an hour. Hit and miss, Tenerife South Airport, not one of the best for getting through. Now we're in Monte Carlo. Should I go one time to Monaco? It looks absolutely amazing. It looks so expensive, but I'll be staying afternoon and have to leave. There's no possibility of leaving. There's a really good video. Simon Wilson, one of the best YouTubers, travel YouTuber, he does lots of different things, over 1 million subscribers, and he's got a wee race to Monte Carlo, race to Monaco, and I won't spoil it for you, just watch it. It's really, really good, and the ending's pretty impressive, I'd say, as well. So this is us at the Papagayo Beach Club in the Molly restaurant and bar. Pints of €1.80, looking out to sea in the sun. I don't think you can complain about it, can you? So pretty good. So if you're travelling to Tenerife soon or anywhere else, there's 29 countries included in this, obviously Spain and other countries in the EU. If you're travelling to any of these countries, do not panic, do not listen to the media. You will occasionally, you'll get somebody, I guarantee somebody's going to have a nightmare with the new system, something's going to happen, they're going to have a nightmare, and that'll be on the news. But in general, think about it, the amount of people who come here, loud music at Papagayo Beach Club, it is lovely here, mind you. The amount of visitors that come here, you think if every time you came here you're waiting hours and hours to get through passport control, it would affect tourism, so it's not going to happen, okay? There might be a few teething problems, as there is with many systems, but in general, you're going to be alright, don't worry about it. Okay, I think this is a good place to stop. There's a Hotel Troya there. Very nice. Okay. Do not panic, okay? Don't believe the fake news in the media, everything will be fine. Yeah, there might be a few issues to start with, but I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be travelling around the next few months, all the Canaries and some other places. If there's any problems, I'll let you know on the channel about my own experience, okay? And hope you found the video a wee bit useful, put your mind at ease a wee bit. And it's goodbye from Las Americas. In the sun now, I cannot see the camera, so I'm going to try and stop this.